If you want to be an AWS certified AI practitioner, you're going to need to be able to handle questions like this. We've got Orion Parcel Services. They have a bunch of dented boxes and they got a program and they want to be able to label this data but minimize false negatives and false positives as they're creating these labels. How do you do it? Well, it's actually very similar to this Examdump question for the AWS practitioner exam, which simply asks the question, hey, which service adds human in the loop review to validate ML? And if you click the cheat button on certificationexams.pro, it'll give you the answer, but we don't need the answer because we know that it is Amazon Augmented AI, A2I, which provides human review into the pipeline when we do a little bit of AI or ML. Now, how does that work? Well, I've got a little example over here. There's the Augmented AI page over at Amazon. Check that out. But here's an example. Now, this is a kind of a contrived example, but imagine this. You're doing OCR and you're going through thousands of different, well, let's take a look at pay stubs. And all of a sudden, our OCR program, well, it's pretty good at getting all of the data out. This is Amazon Textract. You really should check it out. And you can actually download the results. You know, if you're calling this through an API rather than downloading it, you can actually just feed it into your pipeline. And that's really what you would do with augmented analysis. But you can see that we actually get values here for the confidence. It's 24%. So let's say anytime the confidence goes below 30, we're going to tell a user to go in and validate that. And so we've given the user a little form here, and here is the amount to deposit. And we can see that, okay, well, on the paid, we've only got 24% confidence. We want the user to come in and actually put in the actual value. So that's $291 and I don't know, 98 cents. So now we've actually updated that database manually because, yeah, you know, the threshold for everything else was pretty high, but that was pretty low. We needed a little bit of manual intervention there. And now, I don't know, maybe you've got a pipeline that is all fed from. Well, then you just click save and the pipeline continues until, well, it shakes your tree and says, hey, we need a little bit more information about this poor confidence level data. Now, there you go. If you want more certification exam questions, why don't you just head over to certificationexams.pro. That is my certification exams website. We've got hundreds of certification exam questions and answers for all of the AWS certification exams and even some cool ones like GitHub and GitLab. If you want to get AWS certified, certificationexams.pro.